Hello Soloists, Agent Solo here, ready to show you yet another game that can be played solo. A 1 to 4 player game in fact. Spirit Island. Yay, block my face. This game, designed by Eric Roos. Let's give this one a go. I'm just going to play it with a solo character. I've played it with 2 characters, I really enjoy it so far. I thought I'd just show you guys a solo character. I have yet to win with one, so let's see how we go with this one. Soloists, let's roll. Hello Solace, Agent Matt Rice here, about to run through a gameplay run through of Spirit Island. I've played this at home myself with just 2 characters in the past, and thought I'd just show off just the solo character version of the game. It's actually, I've played it once just before, found it quite harder to do as many things. I guess this game is a cooperative game, where you have a couple of spirits trying to help each other out to complement their weaknesses and positives. So this game, I'm going to run a playthrough assuming you know roughly how the game plays, just to give you another version of the game with a solo character. I've got down here, I'm going to play with Lightning's Swift Strike. So what I might do is I might zoom in certain sections that I'm doing, so you can get a better view of it. But overall, this is just what it looks like. As a solo game, it doesn't take up too much room. Got the character in there, automatic cards to start with, or their presence on the board. Here's the island, all set up already, with the Dahan, city, town, the blight there. And my starting presence starts in the highest numbered sand, down the bottom right corner here, which is probably not the best of starts. I'd rather in the middle, but you know, we'll see how I go. I've got the 4 fear ready to go, because it's per player. All the fear cards are already stacked. The healthy island's been chosen. I think what's next is I'll just have to show you where they explore first. Okay, so where they explore first, I'll just turn this one over, and they're going to be in the sands to start with. Okay, so exploring, they put out their little villages. Everyone's called an invader. They have cities, towns, explorers. Explorers have 1 health. They do 1 damage as well. So they're going to explore in the sands. Where there are towns or cities, or adjacent to ocean, towns or cities, or other invaders. So they can go here because they're adjacent to the town, and they can go over here because they're adjacent to a city. Okay, as I said, I've got Lightning Swift Strike here. Special rules just to run over with you in case you're not sure. So for every air that I have in my card, every air element that I put out there, I may turn a slow power into a fast power. Okay. So that applies to power cards, or this innate power over here, which is a slow power. My slow powers can, if I have 3 fire and 2 air, I can destroy a town. 4 fire, 3 air, I can destroy a city, etc. I have to be within 1 range of a shrine, which is 2 presents out on the table, target any land. Here's my different growth options. I can do one where I reclaim cards, gain a power card, gain energy. I'm not going to do that as I've still got my cards at hand, my 4 cards, which I'm about to show you in a moment, that I'm starting with. I can put 2 presents out on the board, 1 2 away from a presence that I already have, and 1 exactly on the spot. I don't think I'll do that because I've already got a shrine out there, and there's no point having 3 presents in the same spot. Or I could do this 1 presence and 3 energy. I might do this one here. So I'm going to add 1 presence, and I'm about to get 4 energy here. So since I'm doing that, I might as well be able to get the option to play 3 cards. Because I'm about to gain 3 energy very shortly after I do this presence, and then I get energy on my turn. So let's do this one. Let's play 3 cards. So this presence needs to go 1 away from where I already have some. Since they have explored in the sands, they're going to build in the sands soon. Maybe I'll try to get over here. Maybe I'll try to get there. I think having towards the middle is the right way to go, so we're getting closer to the other side here. It might be hard to get to the city from where we start with. This might be tough as it is, but I'll try and get as close as I can. So let's get there. I've done that. And now let's gain 3 energy. So 3 energy is going to go onto my board as well. So I've got 3 energy here. The next step is to then gain the energy. So I get to gain 1 energy. So now I've got a total of 4, and I can play 3 cards. Now it's the card playing step. So these are the cards I've got. The first one here is a slow speed, and remember I've got my power that every time I play air, I can turn a slow into a fast. So this one's got air. So this could be fast if I want to make it fast. Pays 2, I could gain a fear, or produce a fear, and destroy a home within 2 from a shrine. I could do 1 damage to each invader. I could do... This turns 2 slow powers into fast powers. That's in case I didn't have this, I imagine. And I could push up to 2 Daehan, cause a fear if I push a Daehan into a town or city. Okay, so 3 I've chosen to play. I'm going to play Raging Storm. To do a damage to an invader. I'm going to push up to some Daehan very soon. And I might play this one. Not necessary for this power. I mean, it gives me option to do 2 slow powers as if they were fast powers. Just so I can get the elements out there. That's 3 fire out there and 3 of the air, but I only need 3 and 2 to destroy another town. So that will be quite handy here. So let's see how we go. I better pay for these, so I put them down. That's 3 cards which I'm allowed to play as well. And I'm going to pay for these. That's all 4 of my energy. 1, 2, 3. This could be a bad move, gone big up first, but you know, we'll see how we go here. Let's see what we want to play fast here. Now, I'm thinking I might play the 1 damage to an invader first, fast, and push the Daehan fast as well. And I might keep this destroy homestead slow, because after they build one in here, I might destroy it straight after. First one. So it's 1 away from a presence. I'm going to play it as fast, because I've got that other lightning's boon, which I'm now going to pay for. Just coming out of that. So I could pay for 2 slows that make it fast. Let's make this one fast. 1 damage to each invader. We'll range 1 from my presence. Presence is right there. I'm going to get rid of that invader right there. Then I'm going to push up to 2 Daehan. 1 fear if I pushed any into a land with town or city. Let's push one of these up into the jungle here. That's a town. So since I push it up into the town, I get a fear. Okay, so that means one of these fears is generated. Okay, next step is more down here. So the invaders then ravage, then they build, then they explore again. Since there's no ravage, no one's doing any damage yet, but they will build. And they'll build in the sands where they have invaders. There's no invaders in this sand. This sand has 1, so he will build a town. Since there's no other towns or cities, he'll build a town right there. Next step, we'll explore, and they will explore in the mountains. And exploring is adjacency or places where there's already invaders. So no invaders in the mountains, but their Area 1 is adjacent to the city, so Explorer goes there. Area 6 is adjacent to that town. Ooh, and I could have done something about that if I destroyed that town. There's a chance to. That's all good. And then Explorer right there. Then we move these invader cards, so this will be Ravage next turn. This will be Building Areas next turn. We don't reveal the Explorer card just yet. So my slow power I had, as I said, I've got 3 fire. At least 2 air there. I can destroy a town somewhere within 1 distance of a shrine. So I can either destroy this one or that one. Since jungle, oops, let's look after his town for a tick. Since it's jungle, nothing's happened in the jungle yet. This is going to ravage next, so I better get rid of that town. Destroying a town will give me 1 fear as well, generated. Here's the fear generated. Got 2 more to go, and I get a fear card, which is bonus, like boons for me for a round. Last step. We clear up what we've played, so I'm just going to put my discards under my board. I've still got this card to play next turn, or I could even reclaim cards if I need to. And that's the end of the first turn. Next turn, I'll now start with me, choosing one of these. Alrighty, turn 2. I only got 1 card left. I'm only going to generate 1 energy with 0 remaining from last turn. Got 2 options here, or a few options. I can do any of these, but I'm thinking what's best is I get some more energy, and I add another presence to the board. So, I think I should do that first, but while I'm on my board here, let's add 3 energy. 1, 2, 3, and then let's go to the board. Before I go to the board to add the presence, do I want to play 4 cards? It might be hard to generate that energy. I might get some energy generating soon. Even though it still says 1 here, I'm closer to producing 2 energy per turn. On the board here, where do I want my presence? I want to be adjacent to more of this area down here because I know the city's there. Might be a bit of a danger there, so let's go right there. In the blighted area as well. Okay, I've added the presence, I've got the 3 energy. I now generate my 1 energy. It's always the rightmost one that you have. Got 4 energy, and now I get to pay for cards. I'm clearly just going to pay this one. It's not going to be enough elements to do any of this stuff, but hopefully that helps out a bit. Now, I still got this one, the air that makes it fast. I want to make this one fast so that I can generate enough energy, generate enough fear to possibly draw a fear card, which I think I will. So let's put 2 on this and pay for it, where I generate a fear and destroy a town. So I've just paid for it. This town I want to destroy, it needs to be 2 away at most from a shrine. My shrine's down here, I've got 2 there. So let's destroy this town here, because I can't reach that city and I can't destroy it anyway. So let's destroy this one. Or should I? Yeah, let's do it. Destroying this because I might generate a fear card in a moment, and the fear card could get rid of some of these invaders for me. We'll see. Well, the explorers, I mean. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to do this. This could be a bad mistake, but I generate fear by destroying this, and the card generates a fear on its own as well. So that's 2 fear all up. I've now generated 4. So this goes back up into the fear pool, and I pull out a card that I can use for the end of this phase. Alright, that's all I could do. I just paid 1 card. The next bit is meant to be for the Blighted Island, if it was Blighted. It's still healthy at the moment. If I pulled out these 2 Blight, I turn this card over and a bad effect occurs. If I haven't explained it, at this stage I still need to destroy all explorers, towns and cities to be able to win. Or you could get through your whole fear deck and you'll win. But you'll notice that there's a little tab here. Once I get through another 2 fear, I only have to destroy towns and cities after that to win the game. So it gets bitter as I get more fear generated. Next, after the Blighted, which is not happening, I draw the fear card, and I'm at a level 1, defend 2 in all lands with presence. Not quite handy what I wanted for this round, but that's okay. They're only ravaging the sands for the moment, and so that means I'll defend 2 in the sands where I have presence. Okay, in the sands I've got presence here and there. They're about to ravage there, but I didn't need to defend 2 because the Dahan have 2 health anyway. This guy does 1 damage, the little explorer. So I'm defending it. I could have taken it anyway with him. He has a health, and he would have fought back. But anyway, let's show what happens here. So I discard the fear card. Then it's their turn to ravage in the sands. Nothing happens here. Blight doesn't do anything on its own, just recognize that there's a Blight there. This Explorer will do 1 damage, but I defend 2, so nothing happens there. Then the Dahan get the fight back in ravaged areas. They do 2 damage, which will kill that Explorer. You do not get any fear generated for destroying Explorers. Next, they build in the mountains. So they have 2 guys here. This is not good. This is where it's a bit dangerous, but we'll see how we go here. We've got 2 towns built right there. If they were to ravage, that would be 3 damage. That would kill the Dahan before he gets to attack back. But that's for next turn. Okay, invaders. Draw to where they go to explore. They're now in jungles. Alrighty, in jungles. So, nothing already built here, but they're adjacent to a city. Explorer gets put over here, adjacent to town, and Explorer over here, so Explorer gets put there. Okay, in end of round, we do a bit of cleanup. I have no cards, so it leaves me the option that I probably should do the reclaim action to start this round. So new round, I am going to reclaim cards. That means I get all my discards back into my hand. I then get to draw and keep a power card. 2 choices for power cards, major or minor. What you do, I'm going to choose a minor one. As you draw 4, you choose 1 that you want to put in your hand and discard the rest. If I draw a major, I draw 4, pick 1, and I get rid of, I forget what they call, forget a power out of my current hand. Forget means you can't use that card again. It's not discarded, it's essentially destroyed in what other games would call it. Well, I'm going to use a minor power. I need more cards in my hand, I believe. So, draw 4, and I get to choose 1. This is what I've drawn. Gift of Constancy. Target spirit gains 2 energy at end of turn. Target spirit may reclaim 1 power card instead of discarding it. Ooh, that could be handy for a solo game. Cost 0. Not quite the elements I really want though. I need fires and air and a tiny bit of water. The higher ones. Root Biters push up to 2 towns. That could be handy to stop some damage. Not the elements that I need. Another cost 0. Range 0, unfortunately. Got the right air here. Gather 1 explorer or town. Gather up to 2 Dahan otherwise. Another 0 cost. Generate 2 fear. Must be in my current area. Got a fire for it. Okay, that could be handy. If target is in mountains or jungle, push 1 and 1. That is handy. But target lane must have invaders and my presence. That's very tough to use. But I do like it. Mountains and jungles are a bit of a problem at the moment. But I won't be able to use it this next turn because I don't have any presence out there. Oh, it's tough. Play more. I might get this one. Probably regret it. I do need to be able to push and destroy things. But I need more energy. I think energy might be an issue for me. So I've got this one. 0 cost, that's good. Gives me 2 energy. And I get to reclaim a power card at the end of the turn. That's pretty handy. Alrighty, I add that to my hand. So now I've got a hand of 5. I then gain 1 energy as a final growth. So I'm on 3. Finish my growth stage, I get 1 energy. And then we get to choose what kind of cards we're going to play. So just back to the island, just to show the issues they've got at the moment. So they're about to build in the jungles. They've got explorers there that will build towns soon. So it'd be good to get rid of one or maybe both as a planning ahead. But at the moment, I think I'm playing a bit of defense. I've got some problems here. Nothing's happening here at the moment. I've got no Dahan to defend or anything. But that's probably good in a way though, so no Dahan gets destroyed if I can't get rid of these guys. Dahan here, but I've got no presence here, but I'm presence close by, but no 0 presence. Meaning no 0 range presence. I've got 1 range. And 2 range from my shrine. Okay, I'm thinking. I've got 4 energy I can spend. I can play up to 3 cards. I'm thinking I might play these 3. Now, they're all got 3 fire, 3 air, which means I can activate this, which is slow. However, I can still play this ability. And if one of these cards is this Lightning's Boon, which means 2 slow powers as if they were fast, that goes on top of this, which means I can play plenty of things fast, because I've got 3 air here, and each air can play a slow power no matter what it is. So I'm going to play everything fast here. So let's pay for it all. It cost me 3, pay for more, and I'm going to use this one fast as well in a moment. Let's see what we do. Okay, so Lightning's Boon is going to be played first, means all this can happen. I've got 3 air, which means I play my 3 cards fast. And I want to do that so I can get 3 of this fire going, so I can destroy another town. That cost me 1. That's just straight up. Next I'm going to play this card, push up to 2. So I'm going to push up 1 here into the city zone. Bit crazy, but we'll see how we go here. And I generate fear because I've pushed it into an area with town and city. Generate 1 fear. Then going to pay 2 off the Shadow Homesteads. And now I can generate a fear and destroy a homestead that is within 2. I better do that to here. Because I think this land is in trouble here. I was thinking of moving the Dahan to here, but he wouldn't survive, and they'd still do a blight anyway, because my slow power, my innate power, is 1 range of a shrine. Which sucks, which means I might have to make this a shrine very soon, if I can. But that's okay. So let's do this. I'm going to generate fear and destroy a town. I'm going to destroy the town first. I mean, technically I should generate the fear first, but I'll show that in a moment. I'm going to destroy this town, which will also generate a fear. So that's going to be 2 fear up. And I have generated 2 more fear. Now I'm going to make this a slow, but I'll keep it slow because I can only do it 1 range from a shrine. And where I wanted to do it is 2 away. So I'm going to have to wait for them to build in the jungles, then destroy 1. Alrighty. They're going to ravage in the mountains, then build in the jungle. There were no blight effects, or there was no fear cards generated just yet, almost. I need it soon. Okay, so they're going to Ravage in the Mountains. This one, no Dayhan or anything in there. They're going to do 3 damage. Anything that's 2 damage and above will blight it. Move a blight off the blight card. Once this has got no blight left on it, bad things will start happening. This area here will get blighted. This guy will try to attack. He does 1 damage to my Dayhan. The Dayhan will do 2 damage back and destroy the Explorer. No fear generated. They're going to build in the jungles. Town there, town there. Town. Exploring coastal lands. Ouch. So all the coastal lands. Okay, that's these 3 areas. Getting something happening. This is not looking great. 1, 2, 3. Then the cards will scroll down. So they'll Ravage in the jungles next. Coastal will build. And, ooh, I better not reveal that card. So just one last look here. They're going to Ravage in here next turn. Looks like I'm in a bit of trouble here. Coastal lands will build up. So this land's a double here. And so I am in a bit of trouble, I believe. Let's see what we can do in our next turn. Better not forget, I've still got this to do. I've played 3 fire and 2 air. That's enough to destroy a town that's within 1 range of my shrine. I'm gonna Ravage in jungles next. I better destroy that one, which will generate a fear. Fear is generated. I can get a card in the pool here ready to go for next turn. These 3 cards will be discarded. I'm just gonna chuck them underneath the board. And this is the 2 cards I've only got left. And I think I might need more than that to stop some problems from happening very soon. I think I've got no choice but to do this again. I don't think this is going to be good enough to 1 damage to each invader in 1 land. Still not going to do much for me, unfortunately. So, and this just gives me energy. So I'm going to do the reclaim cards, get everything back, which is unfortunate. I want more presence on the board, want to be able to unlock more things. I think this might be the start of an end, but, you know, better not be too pessimistic with this. Next step, I get to draw a power card. I'm going to go for minor again, because I'm struggling to get energy going, I think. Even though a major sounds awesome. And maybe I could try for a major? I'm not sure if I'm getting enough money for it, though. Let's go minor. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we got here. Devouring Ants. 1 from a shrine. Fear, damage, destroy 1. Okay, if target lands +1 damage, yeah. So that's good if there's no Dayhan there, but I'm within 1 of a shrine, which I'm struggling at the moment. Target spirit gets +2 with all their powers. Whoa. That will help. That could be the one I want. If invaders are present, 1 fear. Okay, uncanny melting. Remove a blight. That could be handy too. And this one here. If target land has people, push all explorers, otherwise remove a blight. None have fire. This one has air. And I think it makes sense. I was talking about how my issues with getting some range at the moment. So let's grab this. This may help, I think. Even though I can only play 3 cards at the moment, it might help here. Okay, so new card gets added to my hand. I then gain 1 energy, and at the same time with the next energy step, I get 1 more. So I've only got 3 energy to spend this round. So it's not a fantastic energy spending round. 3 cards I've chosen. I'm going to shatter some homesteads for 2. I'm going to get some extra energy here, and then so I can reclaim one at the end, which probably will be the shattered lands. And then I might get one of my Dayhan out of trouble here. I'm going to suffer another blight, which is not good. I think I'm starting to fade a bit, but you know, let's try as best as we can. Okay, first up, target spirit, which is me. I'm going to get 2 energy. So put 2 extra energy on me, and I believe I think you have to play all power cards first, then you get the effects. So I couldn't play this before to be able to play something better, but you know, that's how I'm taking it. So I get 2 energy, so I'm up to 5 still in my pool, which is good for a next turn. And at the end I can reclaim 1 back instead of discarding it, so I'll keep that in mind for next. Next bit, I'm going to save one of my Dayhan here. Let's push. So he's 1 away. It's fast because it's got air, and I can use it as fast for my ability. I'm going to push this guy up here, getting ready for some coastal land issues. Yeah, we'll see how we go here. This could be the end, but, you know, give it a go. And I'll get a fear for that. So I'm hoping some good fear cards coming up soon. Generate 1 fear, and I've got 1 waiting at the end of this turn as well. Last card, so pay for 2. Within 2 range of my shrine, I can gain the fear and destroy a town. Now, 1, 2, that will be this one here. It's unfortunate that I can't quite reach here, and I don't have the 4th card. I mean, I could have played the extra 2. That still would have been 2 damage here. That's why I decided not to do it. So, if I destroyed a town here, it still would have been 2 damage from the invaders, and I would have got a blight anyway. I'm going to destroy that town at the top here. That's coastal for next turn anyway. That'll generate fear too, so that's 2 fear in total I'm about to get. It's almost another card. Just so close. I've got the show from before too. This guy should be uprighted. Everyone heals up if they're still available for the next round. Alrighty. Ravaging in jungle happens and building in coastal land. Jungle ravaging. This is 4 damage here. That's a blight. Blight comes off the card. That's the end of the card too. Let's have a look what happened. So I've lost on my blight here. I'll then flip this over. Let's see what the problem is here. Memory fades to dust. At the start of each invader phase, each spirit forgets a power or destroys one of their presence. Ouch. Put another 4 blight here. If I lose all the blight from here, that's the end of the game. This is not a good sign. 4 blight has been placed. To ravage here, this explorer will do 1 damage to the Dahan. Dahan does 2 damage back to destroy the explorer. That is handy. They're gone away from here for the moment, which is good. It'll be harder for them to explore back out. Oh, you know what I did? I forgot to do my fear. Let's go. Let's go to that. Totally forgot to do this. Let's have a look. Still at level 1. Each player removes 1 village from a land with Dahan. So I wouldn't have done that one anyway, because I knew he would have defended it. This guy's got no Dahan. I guess I have to use this one. Kind of handy still. We'll see how we go here. So each player, that's 1, so I only get to do it once, and I can only do it once anyway with where the Dahan positioned. Alrighty, exploring into the sands. Alrighty, they won't explore here because they've got no one adjacent, no towns there. They will explore here though. So 1 will go there. News, now it's end of turn stuff. I don't have enough elements to activate this, unfortunately. These are the 3 cards I used. I get to keep 1 based on this. I assume you could keep this again, but I don't really want to. Maybe destroy some towns to help me out here, because coastal costs 2. I can push up to Dahan. No, I think I'll keep the Shadow Homesteads one. And these 2 will get discarded. Okay, starting this turn, I've got a bit of an issue. I can't generate enough fire, even if I could play 4 cards. And I want 4 fire to be able to destroy a city. I'm 1 off to getting another fear card though. Maybe I might get some help there, I don't know. But I am in a slight bit of trouble. Some presence out there now, or do I get 1 extra presence and 3 energy, or 2 presence out? I want to be able to play 4 cards and get 2 energy, so let's do this too. 1 presence where I can make a shrine, which would be fantastic, and 1, oh, 2, that's 2 away. I'm going to take these 2 here so I can play 4 cards and get 2 energy. I think that's a good move. Okay, 1 has to be on 0 away, so I'm going to put 1 right here to this land, and 1 can be 2 away. So do I go up here, with my Dahan? I think it's too risky over there. I might just make another shrine here. A little bit of risk. I'm just going to do that. Energy phase. I get 2 more energy. So let's replace 1 with a 3. Then up to playing cards. And I pretty much want to play everything I've got as best as I can here. I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. This is not going to help much. I mean, it's another air, I guess. But I need 4 fire to activate to kill a city. And that city, the coastal lands are ravaging this time. And there's a city in the wetlands there that I really want to kill. And I can't. It's going to do 3 damage to kill a Dahan, but I can do some damage back to it. And it's going to blight. So this is not nice at all. So that leaves me this choice here. I think I'm just going to play these two. That's what I've got in my hand. Raging Storm and Shatter Homesteads. I think that's what I'll do. So I'm looking at the board here. And the things that I've got options here, I can't defeat invaders in 2 lands here. I've got a card that can do 1 damage to each invader. But that can only apply to 1 land at a time. So I'm thinking I'm going to cop a bit of Blight here again. But I'm going to generate another Fear card, I should. So I might get saved by a Fear card. I don't know. I'll see how we go here. I don't have presence in any of these areas. Maybe I should have. But instead of going here, before I see the Fear card, because sometimes it references presence or Dahan. No, let's stick what I've got. I'm going to stick to what I've got here. Or do I? Now let's say I had presence over here. Here. I'm going to take a risk here. Let's do this. So let's say my presence was there. Just doing a bit of a backsies there. I don't think anything new was presented in the meantime. So just going to do a bit of that. I'm hoping a Fear card can help me out here. Okay, Shadow Homesteads. I generate Fear and destroy a town. That is going to apply to down here. It's the only town in the whole place. Yeah. So this town's going to go. So that's 2 Fear all up. I'm going to generate 1 from this and 1 from the card. Okay. So 1, draw Fear, and hey, now all I need to do is destroy towns and cities, which are not too far off. Interesting. Go up, and there's 1 extra as well. Interesting. Back to here. Towns and cities. So if I can destroy a city before it. Oh, but that's not going to happen. It's going to happen. Actually, no, I think I've got this. This might be it. I think I may have won here in a moment. This guy should be turned up, by the way. But let's see, because I think it's an immediate win once that happens. I don't think I have to wait till the end of the turn. We'll see. Next thing I want to do, 3 damage to each invader. I'm going to do that here. Sorry, 1 damage to each invader. I'm going to do that here, because that's not going to kill a city. So 1 damage here. We'll get rid of all those explorers to prevent a blight from occurring. They were able to be played fast because of my abilities. Next is the Ravage. They ravage coastlands and build sands, but I've got a Fear card. Hopefully I can get help here. In each land, defend 1 per Dahan. Oh, sorry. It's a level 2. Because I've got 2 up here. Level 2. In each land with Dahan, defend 1 plus an additional defend 1 per Dahan. Plus an additional defend 1 per Dahan. In each land with Dahan, defend 1. Okay, so it's 1 plus the amount of Dahan. Well, that kind of helps here. Because that's 1 plus 1 per Dahan, so that's 4. This does 3 damage, so that when they ravage that in a moment, nothing's going to happen. So let's say they do that, don't ravage here. Ravage here, no one dies. They do damage back, which is 2, 4, 6 damage. You kill the city, and lo and behold, I believe I've won. And I think it's an immediate victory. Okay, here. Victory and defeat. Anytime you meet the current victory condition, you immediately win the... The invaders have had more than they could take and abandon the island territory. So, I've got rid of all cities and towns. That was a bit lucky, because I thought I was in a bit of trouble there. But look at that. Cleared. They were about to ravage here, which would have set a blight and a blight. 2 blight. I forgot to get rid of the blighted island power as well. I should have done this as well, to be honest, guys. Forget a power. I would have forgotten a power. I would have got rid of my range one. This one, I think it was a bit hopeless in the end. But look at that, guys. That's fantastic. Winner on a solo game. Nice and quick, too, on the solo game. Like it. I think this game works best with 2 characters. But it was good to play around with just 1 character. Makes things a little bit more simple, but you get more of a brain burn solo with 2. And if I get a chance, I might play that. But anyway, Soloists. Hope you enjoyed my little run through of Spirit Island. And as always, guys, to crush your gaming thirst, always play solo.